Plan Germany's Youth Advisory Panel and PlanAction Youth Group have developed an interesting approach that's getting a lot of attention for civil registration systems and universal birth registration. On November 20th, 2013, the youth started collecting fingerprints which will be handed over to the German government this autumn, calling upon the government to support the realization of universal birth registration. For the kickoff, they organized an event at a school in Hamburg involving more than 400 students. Members of the Youth Advisory Board and PlanAction explained to the students the importance of birth registration and collected student fingerprints on a large poster. More than 550 prints were collected during the event. Young people can find more information about the initiative Make Me Visible on Plan Germany's blog. The blog offers different downloads such as background information and posters for collecting fingerprints. Reports about these events are available on Facebook.
I think the most difficult thing for me to cope with if you didn't have a birth certificate would be that in the event of war, no one could help me find my family. If I lost them while escaping from the war and I was invisible, because I'm not registered, no one would know who I am.
I guess the most difficult thing to cope with would be the danger of being kidnapped. Maybe I would be sold to a stranger or get married to him, be a slave or get raped. Apart from these horrible options happening to me without a birth certificate, I also just could have problems to finish my university exams and therefore be forced to search work where I would be exploited because of not having any documents. The missing birth certificate would have a big impact on my whole life.
To demonstrate, the students wrapped themselves up in huge brown paper bags which represented invisible children, and to clearly mark the difference to visible children, they took another picture showing themselves in bright-colored clothing without bags. Look forward to many more events like this in schools, universities, and communities with the aim of raising awareness about the importance of civil registration systems. Plan Germany is planning advocacy too. They'll arrange meetings between politicians and youth advisory panel members calling for support in the realization of universal birth registration.
There is no reason why some children should not have the same opportunities and rights as others. With a birth certificate, children first get the opportunity to receive education, to enable themselves and their future families a better life. With a birth certificate, children become officially legal. They are not helplessly exposed to exploitation, abuse, violation, child labor, forced marriage or kidnapping. They can stand up for their rights. They can claim justice. They can change their lives. We have to give children a voice.
In my opinion, it is important to set up the Make Me Visible campaign to advocate for universal birth registration, because we can make a change if we succeed in making people aware of the issue.